Hey yo, it's Brian here. Today, gonna be talking about the San Francisco 49ers yet again. Not doing a top 3 video. This time talking about who I think the 49ers like in this draft, who I think they're gonna pick with the number 2 pick overall. This is gonna be interesting right here. The 3 players that I'm talking about are Nick Bosa, Josh Allen, and Quinnen Williams. That is a really star-studded lineup right there, and if the 49ers took any of them, I wouldn't be too disappointed at all. That should be exciting right there. This is gonna be based on reports on what's flying around the NFL circles on Google, and based on my evaluation on these players, who I think the 49ers are going to be taking with the number 2 overall pick, who they love the most. It's not really my personal pick. This is more on what the 49ers as an organization is thinking on who to draft with the number 2 overall pick. Gonna get to it right now. Should be an interesting one. Trying to read people's minds. That's not easy to do. You know what? Let's have some fun. Before I get the video started, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. Click that bell notification to get notified of future videos. Share this channel. Share this video with all Niner faithfuls. GoFundMe page. There you have it. It's on the card section. Link in the description. Link in the comment section. Please donate. That would be freaking awesome. That would make the biggest difference in the world for Children's Miracle Network. I love this organization and I believe it is a good cause. Remember, $350 from you guys, $150 from myself. When we reach that goal, we'll definitely have that big balloon, and I'll do something cool with you guys. You guys want me to run a 40-yard dash with the suit like Rich Eisen, or you guys want me to throw a pie in my face, something like that, I'm down for that. Hopefully we get to that goal by the end of this month, April 30th. That'd be cool right there. Let's get this video started. Let's do it. Who I think the 49ers like in this draft with the number 2 overall pick. Alright, to the top 3 prospects in this year's draft. This is a pivotal year for the 49ers because if they do not get this pick right, if they draft a bust in the first round or in this whole entire 2019 draft, then Lynch and Shanahan will be gone in a year or two. Hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully we do not have to get into that situation, but they have to hit the nail on the head correctly in this draft, and I think they will hit the nail on the head in this draft. Top 3 prospects, I'm going to be going a quick summary about them. First off, Nick Bosa, Ohio State, one of the top prospects in this year's draft. Probably consists as number 1 overall pick if the Cardinals do not pick Kyler Murray. We'll see then. Yeah, he's freaking awesome. Quinnen Williams, defensive tackle, probably the only defensive tackle on this list. He's really good. Gets to the quarterback, bum rush the guard. He really had a great senior year at Alabama. Josh Allen, my personal favorite pick. Versatile, can play 3-4 outside linebacker, can play 4-3 defensive end potentially. Some people have concerns that he can't play that position. We'll see what happens. I guess the only thing he has to do is bulk up. If the 49ers are going to draft him to get to a defensive end weight, he could get to the quarterback because his statistics in his senior year at Kentucky, 17 sacks, I think almost 20-something tackles for losses. Really impressive right there. He can get to the quarterback. Very versatile, and that's what I like about him. That out of the way, who do I think the 49ers are going to pick with the number 2 overall pick according to the organization? The one guy I think they're not going to pick is Josh Allen. I love this guy personally. I keep saying that. I wanted to draft this guy number 2 overall pick, but I just haven't heard anything from the 49ers being interested in him anymore. I mean, they were probably early on, but I think they're falling in love with the other 2 guys that I'm about to mention in a second. Allen, my personal pick, my favorite guy, but I think the 49ers, they are out with him, and he will not go to the 49ers with the number 2 overall pick. Now, it's time to talk about Quinnen Williams and Nick Bosa. From all accounts, these are the 2 guys that the 49ers are going to target in this year's draft with number 2 overall pick. These are the final 2 guys that they're considering with it. I'm going to be talking about that right now. A disadvantage for Nick Bosa, in my opinion, is the controversial tweets with him and Donald Trump. I don't know. It's whatever. It's out there. It's out there. I'm not going to be talking about it forever. I don't really have an opinion about that, but it's there. If the 49ers do draft him with the number 2 overall pick, then it's going to cause some controversy within the Niner faithful fan base, which I don't know if they want that. I don't know if they want another media firestorm like the Colin Kaepernick incident. I don't know. That's there. It's there. I don't want to talk about politics forever, but I'm going to keep it like that. That out of the way, these 2 guys, they are the top picks in this year's draft. The Trump tweet, I guess that's a disadvantage for Bosa. An advantage for Williams is that the 49ers, they took him out to IHOP in Tuscaloosa for dinner or whatever to have an interview. It looked like it went well. It looked like everything came through. The 49ers, to do that, to take their time out of their day to meet up with him in Tuscaloosa to have dinner at his favorite place, IHOP. I think that means a lot for both the organization and Williams. That doesn't seem like a lot. That seems like, oh, hokey pokey, it's fake stuff, or it's just whatever. But I think that really means a lot. I mean, you got to travel to Tuscaloosa all the way from San Francisco, and that's not a really close ride right there. I think that's a really big advantage for both of them right there. For me personally, I think the 49ers, out of all reports, out of everything I'm hearing, I think the 49ers, they're going to draft Quinnen Williams with the number 2 overall pick. At first, if you asked me a couple of months ago, who they're going to draft, I would have said Josh Allen or Nick Bosa. But right now, as of this video, I think they're going to draft Quinnen Williams with the number 2 overall pick. I did not expect to say that, but, you know, for everything that I've seen, all the tape, all the combine stuff, he looks like a freaking beast. I think the 49ers, they're very enamored by the idea of him and DeForest Buckner teaming up on the inside and going crazy on offensive linemen. Another advantage for Williams is that a guy named Kentavious Street is coming to the 49ers. He's making his debut in 2019. They're going to hope he's freaking awesome. They're going to hope he's not like Tank Carradine a couple of years ago when Balky drafted him as an injured player. That's a big advantage right there. You got Eric Armstead as well. Not the biggest fan of his, but he could play left defensive end and D4 could play right defensive end. And then you have Williams and Buckner in the middle. That could be an awesome lineup right there. A lot of great ideas with Williams, and I believe with the number 2 overall pick, based on my mind, reading the 49ers mind, they're going to draft Quinnen Williams with the number 2 overall pick. I would not be disappointed at all. If you would have asked me a month ago, I probably would be disappointed just because we didn't really need a defensive tackle. But if they believe in Street and Eric Armstead with the left defensive side, then I believe that they would draft him with the number 2 overall pick. Also, Solomon Thomas, I don't know where he fits into this lineup. Is he going to be a bench player, which I think the 49ers were not imagining him being a role player, but if Williams is that damn good, then you just put Thomas on the bench and just let him play as a role player. It is what it is. So, yeah, Williams, in my mind, for the 49ers, for the organization, I think that they're in love with Williams and they're going to draft him with the number 2 overall pick. That's pretty much it, you guys. Wanted to do a quick video about this. Love these 3 guys. Whoever they draft with the number 2 overall pick out of these 3, I would not be disappointed at all. Please let me know who you think the 49ers are going to be drafting in their minds with the number 2 overall pick. Please, I'd like to hear what you guys have to say. And if you guys like this, please like and subscribe to support my channel. That would definitely help me out a lot. And I'll be catching you guys up on Tuesday. I'll see y'all then. Bye, guys. Love y'all. Y'all have a good rest of your weekend. Go Niners all day.